Gocharam tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. We shall chant the 487th verse. The seeker now, after realizing the self, he is praising his Guru. Namo Namaste Gurave Mahatmane Vimukta Sanghaya Saduttamaya Nityadvayananda Rasaswarupine Bhumne Sadhaparadhayambudhamne. I bow down to you again and again, O Sadguru, Mahatmane. Vimukta Sangaya, one who is unattached, not attached to anything. Saduttamaya, and one who is the best of the knower of Brahman. Nitya Advaya Ananda Rasaswarupine, who is remaining as Nitya Ananda Rasaswarupa, the essence of bliss always. Bhumne, all pervading, infinite. Sadha Aparadhayambudhamne, who remains as the limitless ocean of compassion, boundless ocean of compassion. So, it is only out of compassion he is revealing the truth, because he doesn't want anything from us. He doesn't want anything, because already he is Kaupinavantaha, Kalubhagyavantaha. What can we give? See, when I was studying, I told you, we got associated with the great Swami. So, we were not knowing what to give him, because he was not using anything. At the most, he used some stuff, Mukupodi. So, see, when I was a student, he was not accepting even that from me. He said, you are a student, you should not spend any money. So, whenever we go out, he only takes ticket for me also. Because he says, you are a student, you should not spend money. Like that, he never allowed us to spend any money. But we go and eat from his plate, meaning what? Whatever he has cooked, we go and eat. Pavam. we eat. And he gives and gives only. And later, after some time, we take him something. Very, very meager things only he accepts. Nothing. So, what we can give to those Mahatmas? Nothing they want actually. In fact, for them all this is shramam. When we go and give so many things, it is not acceptable for them. So, bhumne sadha apara dhayambudamni. So, Swamiji has said, if you expect anything from anybody, tapascharit korachalan, means it will be a bhangam for your tapasharya. So, you should not expect anything from anybody. So that is real tapasharya. That's what he used to say. Now moving on. See, 488th verse. Here the meter is little long. I don't know how to chant this. Whenever we do not know how to chant, we will read it out. Yat kataksha shashi chandra chandrika pata dhuta bhavata pachashramaha. I will try something. Yat kataksha shashi chandra chandrika pata dhuta bhavatapa jashramaha praptavanaham akanda vaibhava ananda matmapadam akshayam shana. Here he says how he attained to this great glory of the self. Here he reveals. He says, Yat kataksha shashichandra chandrika pata dhuta bhavatapajashramaha. What happened? Bhavatapa. Bhavatapa means he was toasted in this samsara. Bhavatapa jashramaha. Shramaha means what? So much of miseries. He was suffering in this samsara. Bhavatapa shramaha. Bhavatapa jashramaha. And then what happened? Yat kataksha shashi chandra chandrika pata dhuta. Pata means what? From his side glance. Kataksha, it is compared to what? The cool rays of the moon. That pata, that fell on me. Pata means it fell on me, and all these miseries of this samsara, dhuta, was destroyed. Just because of his one glance, side glance. It was so cool and so compassionate, full of power. Shakti Nipata, it is said. Full of, power. Just with that one glance, he destroyed all the tapa, all the miseries of this samsara. And praptavanaham akanda vaibhava anandam atma padam. And then I attained kshanat, within no time. Kshanat, within no time. Praptavanaham akanda vaibhava anandam atma padam. This atma padam, which is akanda vaibhavam, which is unbroken, which is infinite, which is the nature of the bliss, I got akshayam, which will not perish. I got something which will last forever, which will never perish. So, with his side glance, he did everything. He removed all my tapa of this samsara. And then he gave me this highest attainment of Atmapada, Akanda Ananda Vaibhavam. This unbroken bliss he gave me. All just like this, effortlessly. Kshanat, within no time. See? I told you, no? When Todakacharya was washing the clothes somewhere, and Acharya was waiting for him to come, and all the students were laughing. That fellow is a stupid fellow. Why Acharya is waiting for? Then Acharya's compassion, he just touched, and something happened in Todakacharya. And then he was transformed from a mudha to a pandita and a great jnani. With just one glance, with one thought, everything is done. So that is the glory of the Guru. See, when he is abiding in the self, he is Parabrahma, Paramatma only. He is Ishvara only. So he can bless us with anything, whatever we desire. But when we desire the highest, then we are intelligent, we are wise. Because why? Akshayam, that padam is Akshayam, which will not perish. Other things will perish. What is the use of asking for something which will perish? Anyway, whatever perishes is kshanikam, that is dukkham. So therefore, a wise person will only want the ananda vaibhavam, atma padam. He wants only the truth and nothing but the truth. That is why Nachiketas asked only for that, not for anything else. He said, keep your dance and music with yourself. I don't want it. He said, I will give you long life and putra pautradi. He said, who wants all those things? Because he will not remain tomorrow. Meaning, not last. So I want only that which is beyond death or beyond this existence. So that is what my Guru revealed to me. See, that is why we sang this also. Enna enak arivittan engal Gurunatha. Inayadiyan thalai vaittan engal Gurunatha. Annai pida Guruvana engal Gurunatha. Ahilamellam aala vaittan engal Gurunatha. So this is very significant, the Guru's grace. With his grace alone, we stop objectifying the truth. Otherwise, we want to know it somehow. See, even we are unable to stop looking at the meaning of the words. We are very curious, want to know So how much we would want to know the self? So that is the obstacle. Wanting to know, wanting to know. Come on, relax, there is nothing to know. Swamiji, there is nothing to know. And just be. Be what? See, you want to become what? Something. Just be. Danyoham kritakrityoham Vimuktoham bhavagrahat Nityananda Swaroopoham Purnoham Tvadanugrahat Danyoham kritakrityoham Vimuktoham bhavagrahat Nityananda Swaroopoham Purnoham Tvadanugrahat Tvadanugrahat. Because of your grace, O Guru, Danyoham, I have become very blessed. Very blessed I am now. Kritakrityaham, I have become fulfilled. Meaning what? I have done whatever has to be done and nothing more to be done. That is called as fulfillment. Everything is done. There should come a stage in life we should feel this way. Everything is done, nothing more to be done. Kritakrityaham. Vimuktaham bhavagrahat. Bhavagraha means what? The shark of the samsara. I am released. Somehow I escaped from the shark. See, when you are struggling in the ocean of samsara, you are always should be careful about the shark of sense objects. You know. So here, Vimuktaham bhavagrahat. Bhava means the samsara, becoming again and again something. So I got released from the bondage of this bhava, of becoming. How? Tadanugrahat. Tvadanugrahat, because of your grace. Nitya Ananda Swaroopoham Purnahaham. Now what am I? I am not this body mind, not this miserable entity. Nitya Ananda Swarupahaham. I am ever blissful self. Purnahaham. So I am the full, complete Paramatma I am. It all I gain, all this I gain because of Tvadanugrahat. So this is the gratitude he feels. Everything is because of your grace, O Guru. I realize this truth. Otherwise, who can imagine there would be a truth like this? Infinite. And where there is no experience or experienced. And where there is nothing other than it. Which is Ananda Sagaram. Adbhutam. Who can experience, who can even think about this truth? So he revealed this truth out of his compassion. So therefore, because of your grace, Tvadanugrahat, now I have become totally fulfilled. Why fulfilled? No more desire for anything. Why? Already I am Purnaha, Purnahaham. And Kritakrityahaham. Therefore I don't feel any need for anything. I'm not concerned about anything. Because there is no body, mind, nothing in the self. Whether the body is there or not, it is not a big thing. Like the garland around the neck of the cow. Ghoshraku. Whether it has fallen or not, it doesn't matter for the cow. So, body is not a big thing. And there is no mind. There is nothing. So, total fulfillment. No anxiety about anything. No worry about the future. See, always we have got these anxieties and worries about the future. Why? What will happen to me? Who will take care of me? If I become bedridden, who will attend on me, and we expect maybe my children will come and take care. Yeah, children may take care, sometimes may not also. Who knows? So we have to trust only on the God. And in this modern age, everybody is very busy and occupied. Nobody has got time. Papa, I will send you some money, have some help. Somebody you have, 24/7 you have, I will send money, but don't bother me. Meaning what? We can't take off. We are very busy with our lives. So, and howsoever you pay an attendant, it's so only, no? But still, if it is a paradise there, who can help? So we should not trust on anybody. We should trust only on God. God will take care. Means the Lord, the Ishvara, the Lord of the universe, who has created, will take care of everything. The body is created by Him, so He will take care. If it is an imagination, don't worry. It is imagination. So, no anxieties, no worries. That is the ultimate state. If you have still anxieties and worries, you are still in the realm of mind only, in the samsara only. See? When the mind is merged in the self, who is there to worry? About what? That is the question asked. So it is total freedom. It is not partial. We may think, though he is free and all, but still see, he is living with the body now. So he is also going through everything. So you cannot escape. This is only from Bahya Drishtya. We see from the outside world. But for him, all the imagination is gone about the body mind, about the upadhis. So he is now the pure self only. Therefore, no anxieties, no worries. Nothing of that sort. Asangoham anangoham alingoham abhanguraha prashantoham anantoham amaloham chirantanaha asangoham anangoham alingoham abhanguraha prashantoham anantoham amaloham chirantanaha. So what I have found? Asangoham. As the self, I am not attached to anything. Why? Everything else is imagined on the self. Self alone is truth. This I have discovered. Therefore, there is nothing to get attached, or there is nobody to get attached. Asangahaham. I have no attachment. Anangahaham. I have no limbs. Anangaha. See, I cannot fall ill because I do not have any parts. The kidney cannot fail because there is no kidney. The heart cannot fail because there is no heart. Heartless? Yes. Anangahaham. So, no body parts. So, anangahaham. Alingahaham. Linga means with that you identify something. That is called as lingam. You cannot identify with any means. I am beyond identification. Alingahaham. See? Linga Sharira means subtle body. Another meaning is subtle body. But actually Linga means it is just the symbol of Shiva is Linga. Shiva Linga. So, what is my Linga? Nothing. You cannot fathom who I am. That is what Alingahaham. Abhanguraha. Bangamaishanto. Gone. Finished. Abhanguraha means never I will become non-existent. I will never perish. Abhanguraha. Yo, எப்பயும் இருந்து கழுத்தறுத்துட்டே இருக்க போறீங்களா நீங்க? அப்படின்னா அர்த்தம். As a self, abhanguraha. I will not perish. Prashantahaham. I am of the nature of peace. Anantahaham. Infinite I am. because there is no conditioning to limit me, so I am infinite. Amalahaham, I am pure. So these are all the verses for contemplation actually. Amalahaham, Chirantanaha. Chirantanaha means ever present, eternal. So these are all the words for our contemplation about the self. Asangoham anangoham alingoham abanguraha prashantoham anantoham amaloham chirantanaha. So these are the words we have to contemplate on. So it is called as anangaha means sajatiya vijatiya swagata beda rahita kevala. There is no Swajatiya, Vijatiya Bheda. Swajatiya means what? Among one species. Like humans you take. How many differences are there? Swajatiya Bheda is there. Vijatiya means human race is different from dogs and animals. Different from the birds. So Vijatiya Bheda. Swagata Bheda means what? In one body the hands are different, legs are different. In one body everything is different. Swagata Bheda. There is no Bheda here whatsoever. Therefore, Ananga, no Anga. It is not parts, assembly of parts. It is one whole. You cannot call it a whole also. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, Anangahaham, Alingahaham, Abhanguraha. So, these are all pregnant words contemplating on which it can take us to the ultimate actually. Abhanguraha, Prashantahaham, Anantahaham, Amalahaham, Chirantanaha. There is nothing much to explain here. And going on and on and on. Akartaham abhoktaham Avikaroham akriyaha Shuddha bodha swarupoham Kevaloham sadashivaha Akartaham abhoktaham Avikaroham akriyaha Shuddha bodha swarupoham Kevaloham sadashivaha. Karma is there only in the field of ignorance, in the field of ego sense. Actually the self is akriyaha, beyond all karma, all activity. Why? Because avikaraha, it will not change. There is no movement, no modification in it. Avikaraha. Therefore, akartaham abhoktaham. No sense of agency, that is sense of doership or enjoyership. So, even the legs and hands may work, but somehow 100% I am very clear that I have nothing to do with any activity. Why? Because there is stillness within and nothing is moving within, and just it is. Whatever may happen around or inside or anywhere, nothing happens to me. I don't change, I don't modify, and there is no chalanam in me. Therefore, 100% I am beyond all these karma activities. Akarta, abhokta. Why abhokta? Nothing can add or nothing can take away anything from me. I am Purnam. Why akarta? Because I am beyond all instruments of action, enjoyment, everything. So therefore akarta, abhokta, avikaraha, no vikara in me, no change. Akriyaha, therefore no activity in me. I am completely beyond all these activities. Therefore no sin, no merit can accrue to me, can come to me. Shuddha bodha swarupoham. And what am I? I am of the nature of true knowledge. Shuddha bodha swarupoham. Of the nature of true knowledge. Shuddha Bodha. Why it is Shuddha Bodha? Because in other Bodha, there is always an object to be known. Aware of something, conscious of something. Here, consciousness itself, awareness itself. So, Shuddha Bodha Swaroopoham. There is nothing else to illumine. It illumines itself. See? There is nothing else to illumine there. Therefore, Shuddha Bodha Swaroopoham. Kevaloham. I alone am. Kevalaha. In me, there is nothing. Alone to alone, all alone. Kevalaha. See, this Varta, this Kaivalya Pada also, Kevalam also, very significant word to meditate upon, contemplate upon. Kevalaha means there is nothing else except this. See, for all the practical purposes, you can call it Shunyam. For all the practical purposes. You know what I mean? You forget about awareness. Because awareness cannot be negated. It is choiceless. And nobody can take away. You cannot lose it. You cannot gain it also. You cannot reject it, accept it also. So forget about it. Don't be insecure about Paramatma or the self. So when you take that out from the equation, 100%, what remains? Nothing. So for all practical purposes, you can consider it as nothing. That is why in Devikalotram, Mahashunya Padam. It is said Mahashunya Padam. That is called as Mahashunya Padam. See, if you say there is something, always we think there is something. It is very misleading actually. Actually, there is nothing. Ada sonnadha inda paadu paduthrar Adi Sankaracharya. Buddha said there is nothing, and he started, how can you say nothing, nothing? There is the self, there is Parabrahma, full, Purnam, That also has to be told, because otherwise we feel it is nothing. So it is not nothing. But it is nothing. Huh? It is not nothing, but it is nothing. That is how it is. When you say nothing, you are negating all the things. But you cannot negate a thing which is ever present. That is the self. But if you say there is self, always the mind imagines there is something. There is something. And it imagines as a circle or a mass of consciousness, Angushtamatra Purusha, all pervading, enveloping everything, going and enveloping everything, in and through all the book and the mic and everything, it is there. Some nonsense we think.
Imagination.
Yeah. So when you say nothing, then the mind cannot imagine anything. Nothing. Keep quiet. It is nothing. Then there is no scope for any imagination. Once one senior Swami Amma told me, senior Swami Amma, she has been in the path for say 30-40 years, I don't know. She was telling me, Swami, at that time I was a brahmachari. Brahmachari ji, when I was meditating, myself expanded, and it went on. And Moola Mudukalam poi, it was expanding, she was saying. And I could not understand what she was talking also. So like that, see, maybe in dhyana, so many experiences can happen. Expansion or contraction, everything. But all mind can play so many tricks. Expansion or whatever. So if you think Brahma Pada means abdiye we go on uppinde po Brahma Padam. I have become infinite now. It is not that. How do you know, Swami, it is not that? Maybe it is true also. Yeah, maybe it is true. I don't know really.
It is subjective.
What is subjective? Truth is not subjective. Experiences are subjective.
There will be be utter.
But when you say I am expanding, anyway, that's okay. But the thing is, mind can imagine everything, anything. So there is no mind state.
Can we say wherever ego goes, I am present?
You can say.
I am already there.
Yeah,
So
true.
Ego is not.
True.
I is
See, it is not wherever means once again space comes. Whenever time comes. All these are ideas of the mind. You should not use all those ideas because, see, tatastha lakshana. You have to say something which is known and point out the unknown. See, tatastha means what? You have to point out the known and then take the mind to the unknown. See, that house could not be traced. Then you say, see, there is a crow there, that house. So the crow is shown first. Not to point out the crow, to point out the house. So you are unable to focus on the house. So a known thing is shown. The crow, crow I see. That house. Okay. Like that, you talk about the world and then you say the truth. But when you reach the truth, all these things are also not applicable there. Because crow can fly away. When you remember the crow, where is the crow? Now I cannot locate the house because crow has flown. Where is the crow?
Crow is ego.
So only when you have the crow there, you can find out means you cannot find out. Once when you find out, you should know what it is. Then crow should be forgotten.
no, the time space has to disappear. So what
That's why I am saying.
go up.
That's why I am saying everywhere, nowhere, all the time, eternal. All these ideas are only to help us to little bit grow out of all these space and time. But even that is measure of space and time only, indirectly. So therefore, you should not imagine anything. So the world is an imagination, and the truth you cannot imagine. So now what would be done now? Nothing can be done. So therefore, for all practical purposes, you say it is shunyam, nothing. Go. Now sit saying there is nothing. I tell you, it is a very beautiful way of meditating. It is not a joke. See, because Devika Lotram, Lord Shiva has revealed this to Parvati in Devika Lotra Padalam. You meditate on the Shunya Padam. He says, see, when we cover each text, we get new insights. This is Devika Lotram, takeaway is Shunya, Maha Shunya Padam. And the strangest part is, it is from the Agama Shastram. Agama Shastra means what? It is mostly Dvaitik. This Dvaitik means what? The temples, worship, like that, Agama Vidhi they say, no? But some people contest, no, it is not like that, it is very highest knowledge. Yes, fine. Shiva giving to Parvati means it should be highest only. But there it is a Shunyapada. So therefore, for all practical purposes, when you say there is nothing, you are relieved. Then you will not contemplate anything, right? Anyway, you cannot contemplate on the self. So forget about the self. You should not contemplate anything on the world. So everything is imagination. Therefore, what to be done? Nothing. And then you go to sleep.
Oh, no.
You will go to sleep.
Nothing except what is. At least
Okay.
some comfort.
What comfort? The ego only is feeling comfortable. Ego is feeling comfortable. It wants to hold on to something and thrive. It wants to hold on to something and thrive. See? I want to hold on to something, so don't take away everything from me. At least leave me alone. Give me my own self. Don't take that away. Who can take that away?
When we say like Mahashunya Lingam,
Okay, another concept. Onesh lingam mari motta thala nyavam varum. Mahashunya lingam. Why are you saying all those things? Why can't you be happy with saying shunyam and you say Mahashunya lingam? another concept you create. So if you remember a bald, long head, Mahashunya Lingam. Why? Why? Just say Mahashunyam and be happy about it. Why are you scared? Why are you wanting to make another idea about it? Stop it. So therefore, it is nothing. Swamiji, Adi Shankara may find fault with you now. Adi Shankara will know what I am talking. So you may find fault.
Well, you were telling earlier only, just shut up. You told so many times.
Yeah. For a moment I thought he asked me to shut up. Kevaloham. See, when the Kevaloham came, all these ideas came. See, Kevaloham, when that idea came, Kevalahaham, then all these ideas came. Kevalaha means what? Nothing else except that. So that anyway can't be thought about. So forget about it. So whatever can be thought of is nothing, is imagination. He just thought of. He's just thought of. Whatever can be thought of is just thought of. Meaning it's an imagination. So why to think of? So give it up. And it cannot be thought of. So why should you worry about it? So just be. Chumma iren konja neram. Why can't you be just like that for some time? The mind abhors vacuum. The mind cannot live long in vacuum. It goes to sleep or it starts, wool gathering. If I remain like this summa for some time, then the Atma is going to be revealed now. Then I am going to become Brahmagyani. The mind will start giving, suggestions from within. Then people come and worship me. Then I will become a Jagat Guru. Then people will take me in the palanquin. So, Kevalahaham Sadashivaha. How did we forget this Sadashivaha? Sadashivaha I am. Sadashivaha means auspicious. So Shunya means it's a very negative idea, na? But I am not just Shunyam, Shivaha, auspicious. I am auspicious nothing. I am not just nothing. I am auspicious nothing.
Yes.
I am auspicious nothing. That nothing which is very auspicious. Generally, Shunya means is very negative, right? Inauspicious. Ayo, people in the world, my God. Once we had a gardener. One day for Deepavali, I presented him a dhoti or some towel, I presented him. There was a small black line in it, in the dhoti. That checked black. He said, I will not touch it. I will not touch it. It's black. So what? No, Kaathu Karupu. He's evil. I will not touch this. Arey, what is this? There is a small black line running. He said, no, I will not touch it. Kaathu Karupu. People are so superstitious. When you say Shunyam, people will say, oh, Vide Shunyam aidapod. Ella Shunyam apopod. Very interesting thing happened. When I had gone to Hawaii, there was a very beautiful ashram there. There was one Swami, American. He's a sadhu sannyasi, but he's a very good astrologer. Top class astrologer he is. White man. But he has mastered astrology. Apart from, mastering scriptures, he has mastered astrology also. So he was telling me, Swamiji, people are scared about this Shanishwara Bhagavan. Shani Dasha. He said, you know what? It is very ideal for sadhana and for withdrawing and to abide in the self. He said, see, you cannot prosper in the world outside. That is why people are very sad and very scared about it. And they go and do a lot of prayashta here and there. But the Shani Dasha is very good for sadhana and for going within, he said. I just told him, casually mentioned, saying that some people were telling me that I am going through something. He said, no Swamiji, the Shani Dasha is very good, he said. It is good for spiritual sadhana. Not for earning, building this, that. But for going within, it is good, he said. So whatever we call shunya is not shunya. From the world standpoint, it is shunya. But from the self standpoint, shunya is auspicious. See, that is what I am trying to say. Sada Shivaha. The shunya is not chumma shunya. It is auspicious because, thank God, there is nothing. Appa, when there is something, always there is trouble. So, January 26th evening, when everybody has gone, Shunyam, Sada Shivaha. But I am there.
Yes. Mahashunya.
Let the I also go. No, let the I also go. So actually when Swami Chinmayananji, he met Gurudev, at that time some lunchtime or something it seems, everybody had gone it seems, casually or something, in some context Gurudev made this comment it seems. Bhagavan, everybody has gone. And Bhagavan said, let I also go.
Yeah.
And then he walked out it seems. Let the I also go. When everybody has gone, something he commented, let the I also go. See? So, when I say shunyam, no, I am there. So, I also should go to have real shunya padam. Real peace. See, all the time we are the problem, not anybody else. We are the problem. We are the mischief makers. We are the troublemakers. So, when the I goes, you can remain anywhere peaceful. When the I is there, even in the cave, when you walk up to Virupakshi cave also, any cave you go and sit, as long as I is there is no freedom. கொஞ்ச நேரத்தில் பசிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிடும் விருப்பாட்ச குகையில் என்ன செய்யலாம் போ அப்புறம் வேர்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சிடும் ஸ்வெட் ஷோ வெரி ஸ்வெட்டிங் கொஞ்சம் இங்கே ஏர் கண்டிஷன் போட்டு நல்லா இருந்திருக்குன்னா மைண்ட் திங்ஸ் if it has been air conditioned, it would have been nice. If I take charge of, Virupakshi Guha, air conditioned, when you put air conditioned, then you will feel comfortable to sleep. Now also people sleep there, See, it is very dark everywhere. You don't even see what it is. After some time only you can see something. Some people are sleeping also there. So, when you are there, wherever you go, there is problem because you are there. So shunya means what? Let I also go. Sadha Shivaha, that is very auspicious. Now, Drashtu Shrotra Vaktu Kartruhu. Vaktu Kartruhu. Bhoktur Vibhinna Evaham. Nitya Nirantara Nishkriya. Nissima Sangha Purna Bodhatma. Once again, the meter is not fitting anywhere. Drashtuhu, Shrotruhu, Vaktu, Kartru, Bhoktru, Vibhinna Evaham. In me, there is no doer, there is no seer, there is no hearer, there is no speaker, there is no doer, there is no enjoyer. I am distinctly different from all this. I am not the PFT, perceiver, feeler, thinker. I have nothing to do with OET, objects, emotions and thoughts, because I am beyond BMI, body, mind and intellect, and I have no V, vasanas in me. I am Om. Gurudev, always he keeps this chart, BMI chart, for his reference to teach. So here, Drashtuhu, the seer, Shrotuhu, the hearer, Vaktu means one who is speaking, Kartruhu, the doer, Bhoktuhu, the enjoyer. Vibhinna Evaham, I am distinctly different from this personality, this ego personality. I am not this. When this is merged, You know, in the Ramana Gita, Kavyakanta Ganapati Muni writes beautifully. See, in the night, the moon is there. The night, the moon is there, and the moonlight, you see things. It's very cool, you see things. What happens in the day? Day also, in the daytime also, moon is there. Moonlight is there. But when the sun appears, in the brightness of the sun, the moon and the moonlight becomes insignificant, nothing. Yes. So now the reflected consciousness, the Chidabhasa, is very prominent because we do not know what is the real sun. So that alone we know. So we are living in that level only and seeing the objects and emotions and thoughts. When the Atma, the real self reveals, that Surya, when it rises, even though this Chidabhasa and all these things are there, it has no meaning. In the bright light of the sun, the Atma, the self, all the other light becomes nothing. And everything becomes nothing. So, only the self. What a beautiful way of expressing, you know. From each text you get something very unique. Ramana Gita, we got this.
This moon, the sun is written in this shloka.
No, not here. See, here the personality, the seer, the hearer, so he is there. After self-realization also, maybe he is there, maybe he is not, whatever it is. But when in the bright light of the sun, when you identify with that, you no more identify with that. And therefore it becomes insignificant, nothing, meaningless, illusion, poi, imagination. And the self alone is truth for you. And whether there is world or not has no meaning, because self alone is real. Everything becomes insignificant. Everything becomes negligible, nothing actually. So therefore, it is, I am not this ego personality. Nitya, Nirantara, Nishkriya, Nisima, Asanga, Purna, Bodhatma. Nitya, eternally present. Nirantara, unbroken. Means what? There is no gap. Always Nitya, Nirantara. Nishkriya, without any movement. Nisima, limitless, boundless. Means what? Nisima, infinite. Asanga, unattached. Purna, complete, perfect. Bodhatma, I am the true Bodhatma, that knowledge I am. So, this is very beautiful. Here he is totally negating the ego personality and says it is not me. In fact, my true self is Atma, the Purna Bodhatma is my true self. See, before concluding this class, I want to give you a small disclaimer. The disclaimer is, when I say Shunyam, Shunyam, you should understand the right spirit. Don't misunderstand or misquote me anywhere. Our Swamiji said it's all Shunyam. Don't go and tell everybody that Swamiji said it's Shunyam. See, what I am trying to say is, anyway the self cannot be known, so why do you worry about it? And it cannot be negated. And apart from that, everything is nothing. So for all practical purposes, it is nothing. That's what I mean. So when you sit saying there is nothing, when you say there is awareness, then you want to know what is awareness. Oh, is this awareness? That is awareness. When you say, that is what you are doing, using the mind, you are trying to know what is awareness. See, this is the problem I am telling you. You want to know what is awareness with the mind. Keeping the ahankara intact, you want to know that which is beyond ahankara, or which can be revealed only when the ahankara goes. See, that is why I say, you, for all practical purposes, it is nothing. And then you sit quiet, nothing. No bondage, no liberation, there is no seeker, there is no sought after, there is nothing. அப்பா, தேங்க் காட் தேர் இஸ் நத்திங். ஐயோ, என் மனம்லாம் புண்ணா போச்சு. ஏதோ இருக்குன்னு சொல்லி அதை அடையணும், இதை அடையணும். யூ ஹேவ் டு அச்சீவ் திஸ், யூ ஹேவ் டு அட்டைன் திஸ். See, in the world also they have been, pushing us. You have to attain this, attain that. Now these Mahatmas also say, you have to attain this Brahmajnana, you have to achieve this. And then we run here, there to achieve this. And when you say, Habada, there is nothing to achieve. Thank God. If somebody can tell you really there is nothing to achieve, there is nothing to gain, nothing to lose, nowhere to go, nothing to prove, there is great relief, I tell you. Otherwise, this moksha becomes big obsession. And you disturb your peace with moksha. For what moksha? To gain peace. But because of moksha, you disturb yourself infinitely. There is no peace. Oh, morning, 5 o'clock I have to get up and do this. And then 7 o'clock I have to do this. 8 o'clock I have to do this. 10 o'clock I have to do this. What moksha? For moksha is working. Ayyo Rama, disturbing yourself so much, how can you attain moksha? Rama, please, for heaven's sake, give up moksha. Ayyo, some people are there. They are karma kandi to the core, but they are seekers, they consider. So they go to that lecture, they go to this lecture, then they hear in between also some lecture. And they write Nama Japa, Likita Japa, do. And then they chant some mantra, some mantra they chant. You should not waste time. Ayyo, life is very precious. You should not waste time. You do something. Because moksha. Are Rama. பாவம் அந்த மோட்சம், அது கொஞ்சம் விட்டுடுங்களேன், பொழைச்சி போட்டு. Don't worry about Purushartha. There is no Purusha to do Purushartha. Please understand. Where is Purusha to do Purushartha? Then?
The moksha is a pursuit, they find it, that is why people are doing it.
Okay. Okay. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Sorry.
I understand what you're saying, but you know what? That becomes an obstacle. That becomes the biggest obstacle. See, that is why J. Krishna, he destroys, demolishes everything. Because we get mad about things without understanding anything. Ayyo Rama, we disturb ourselves so much. If we don't disturb ourselves, we eat, sleep, gossip, watch picture, movie, hear song, and while away time.
Relax.
Be so much relaxed in the sense what? Relax.
Wow.
We do not know how to relax also. We take the phone and relax. We take the phone and relax. Relax, easy soliyala. Are we relaxing really? No, not relaxing. Thinking.
He said, I am Milka Singh.
Milka Singh?
You know that joke?
I don't know. Now after the class. Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.